Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bone here, Power Training TV. Today I got a cool little tip for you, actually two of them. It's gonna be 2 squat variations to increase your vertical jump. Now these are 2 variations that I use when the squat stalls out, that I use with my athletes, that I typically always see in each one of my athletes and in myself, an increase in the vertical, especially if you're reaching that plateau area and you wanna get those extra inches for your vertical jump. So the first one, let me first start off by saying I typically recommend a high bar type squat for my athletes, especially when I'm training them and really when I'm training them for a higher vertical jump. What I typically like to do is I like to have my feet just outside shoulder width. Each athlete is a little bit different, but I'm still looking for them to activate their glutes and their hamstrings as much as possible when they're doing this lift. You'll see many different styles. You'll see a little bit wider with the toes pointed out. Really just this just depends on the athlete, but I like a standard high bar squat for most of them. So the first variation that I like to utilize is the rhythm squat. I learned this from Joe DeFranco, where he does, I think, 50 rep rhythm squats. And what I want to do is I wanted to try it myself. I never like to just take somebody's word for it. I always want to implicate it into my training and my athletes' training. So what I do is I drop the weight down on the bar between 30 and 50% of my 1 rep max. From here, what I want to do is my stance, I'm actually going to bring it narrow. I want the toes pointed forward, and I want the width of my hips. This is going to be the width that you would actually do the vertical jump with. After I load the bar up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in this stance, and then I go no further down than basically 90 degrees or parallel, if you will. So I come to about, actually it's a little bit higher above parallel. And what I'm going to do is after the bar's on my back, I'm just going to catch rhythm squats, boom, each and every single time. I'm not focused so much on locking out, I'm focused more on the rhythm. So if you look at it from a tempo perspective, it will be X, X, X. So essentially I'm not pausing in any one of them, and anything over 25 repetitions is that rep range I play in. I don't go over 50. So anywhere from 25 to 50, and that's the first variation that I'll do on one day. I'll usually do 2 days of squatting, so this will be on the one day that's not a max effort squat, if you will. Now, a variation that I'll use on the max effort squatting day is going to be a high box squat. You guys have seen me do this for a long time. A lot of people have asked questions about it. What I'll do is I'll load up the bar way past my 1 rep max back squat, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a height to typically where I basically drop down to. Now this is a little bit lower, if you will, than what I would typically drop down to. What I mean drop down is when I'm doing the vertical jump, I allow myself to load my legs and hips to a certain degree, certain angle, and I explode up. Now just lower than that is the box that I want to squat on. So I'm going to go really heavy. I'm going to bring my feet in pretty narrow, toes pointed forward, just like I'm doing the vertical jump. I'm going to go heavy on the back squat. I'm going to sit down, keeping my belly tight. So obviously I'm not relaxing on the box with all that weight on my back. And then as I come up, I explode through the floor. Those are 2 variations. So we have the rhythm squats, and then we have a max effort high box squat to increase your vertical jump. Add these in your training, and I'll almost guarantee a higher vertical jump within the next few months. I'll holler at you guys next time.